Today we are going to be looking at some of the things I've been talking about regarding Euro USD. So you guys can see that Euro USD was a lot of things. So I was in it quite a few times, literally just going in on EU. I put out a post on the Instagram saying, which entries do you think I'm going to be breaking down in my next video? And the answer to that question are the top 2 entries. So make sure you watch the whole video to the end to get the full juice, the full sauce on those top 2 entries. I have been posting all kinds of stuff on Twitter, so guys, go ahead and follow me on Twitter after this video, because guys, you're missing out. And you know what, to be honest, I never thought Twitter was going to be this much fun. Definitely go and follow me on Twitter, MHU_effects_official. That's my only Twitter account for trading, so guys, go ahead and follow that. So I'm going to trade right now on Euro USD. I've got some stuff on the chart right now, so I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to explain what was going on. First, I'm on Twitter right now. You can see this is my profile. You can see here I said EU equal highs is next. That's 1.0737. I'd like to run that money. This is what I'm dropping on Twitter. That was at 2:13 p.m. in the New York session. That's when I dropped it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my entry for this. And shout out to every single person who's kicking it with me on Twitter. I'm loving the comments. I'll be retweeting and commenting back to most of you on Twitter. So definitely go and follow me on that. So let's go back to the charts now. I'm back on the charts. And so what we got on here right now is a new week. There's a big old gap in here. Price trades into that gap a little bit in the Asian session. We come back again and we trade into that in the London session, but we don't fit in the full thing. What I'm kind of anticipating is, I believe there's news tomorrow, so they might use news tomorrow to trade back into the area and fill in the gap. But I'm not saying it's going to do that 100%, but I'm just saying they could potentially do that. And so when price turned around here, this is when I started being bullish. I was buying from down here on MT4, but the one I want to talk about is the trade here from just before 2:13 p.m. Let's get back into the charts. Okay, so I'm back in the charts. You can see what I have right now. This is roughly about 135. So this is when I'm looking to get active. Price has relative equal highs on here. That's basically just the giveaway. This is where the money is. So whenever I say trade towards the money, this is exactly what I mean. Once you start seeing price pushing up to the upside, that means they're looking to attack the liquidity on the buy side. And so this is why we're looking to attack these relative equal highs. Here, right exactly here is when I get my entry. So you can see here, price trades into this order block over here. It also fills in some inefficiency. I also recorded the beginning stages of my entry so you guys can know what I was looking at and targeting at the time. Quick voiceover. So this was the trade at the time. So this is the beginning stages. I just placed it, but you know, I didn't really catch the entry because of trying to set up Contagia, but it's all good. But you can see this is my entry. I just cleaned up some stuff in the charts, and then right now you can see I'm annotating my drawn price. So this is where I'm looking to take some kind of partial profits. So basically we are seeing relative equal highs or equal highs right now. So that's going to be my drawn price, and so I believe price is going to move to the upside. So I'm looking at what is above those equal highs that I can literally close off the full position at. I'm looking above the relative equal highs. I'm looking to target a few pips above those buy stops. So now this is where I go to put my TP. So I just quickly adjust it. You can see I put 50 here and I click enter. You can see here there's a sell candle in here. This is an order block and you have some inefficiency here. So I'm going to mark up all of that. So we've got the inefficiency right here, or some might call it a fair value gap here to here. So I'm going to quickly mark up. I'm going to take this off as well because this thing is annoying sometimes. That kind of 6-wick high and that one's low. They don't connect with each other. So here only buy side is offered to the market. And so, you know, price would eventually want to come back down to offer sell side to the market. And so that's what it does here when it drops back into this inefficiency, but it also drops back into this order block here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that up too. Price drops into this order block here, this bullish order block, and when it drops into this order block, this is when I'm looking to get active with a buy to take it to run the money. Technically it's higher than that. So this level came in at 36. I was looking to at least go to roughly about 47 to 50. The reason I was looking at that was because of this. So you can see if I just zoom out, so you can see here to the left there's buy stops up here, there's relative equal highs up here. Let's just zoom in real quick. There's relative equal highs up here, and that's roughly about 1.0745. So I'm going to go to 1.0750. So right here when price has run out this high, I'm basically on Twitter, I'm pointing your eyes. I'm kind of, you know, trying to navigate your eyes to look at this liquidity here. So this is when I post my next target for Euro USD is 1.0737. So now the entry that you guys could have gotten if you were looking at the charts or eyeing up a trade at the time, you have to remember something. So this is a new high. And so when price trades above this high, technically is at a premium. You never want to be buying price at a premium price. Basically, you're a breakout buyer. At this point, you're a breakout buyer if you're buying above the high. You always want to wait for price to dip down into some kind of discount. And so what we're looking at right now is we're looking at these higher highs and high lows. You see this push up high? We run above the high, we then retrace back down. That's at prices at a discount, and then we run above a high again. So you're going to be expecting the same thing. You're going to be looking at what is within a discount here that I can use to enter. And so just a few things. You can see there's inefficiency here. So this is your imbalance that you could potentially use. You also have a down close candle here. You can look at roughly about 50% aligns up with this imbalance here. And so depending on your trading appetite, you could have potentially entered in from the very highest point of the imbalance, 50% of the imbalance, or 50% of the down close candle. Whatever your appetite is, your stop loss would have been beneath this down close candle, because ideally price shouldn't get beneath here, because this is a down close candle. If it did get beneath here, then I'll be looking at lower prices. Okay, I'm pause there. So you can see, look, we get to the imbalance. We did trade through it, but we never traded beneath the last down close candle. So then I'm just gonna zoom out now, and you can see I'm just gonna X out all of this, just show you guys exactly what happened. I don't know where we are right now. So just to give you guys a bit of a background, so when price on 5-minute time frame, when price was up here, this is where I would normally take TP, but I was in the shower at the time. I'm going out in a bit, so I was in the shower at the time, so I wasn't able to take TP. So when I actually came out of the shower and, you know, was dressed and everything, I saw price down here, and I ended up taking partial profits when price was roughly about 27 or 25. So down here, I wasn't actually meant to be recording this right now, but I thought, you know what, let me get this nuggets out to you guys real quick. So I took my 80% off when price was roughly down here, and I moved my stop loss to beneath this low, because if it takes me out, I don't really care. I'm going to be out anyway. But like I said, ultimately, I still want to see price rise higher. So yes, we've run out this relative equal highs. I'm looking at what else is above this. I'm going for 1.0750. And guys, if it takes me out, it takes me out. This trade here is called a runner. That means I've taken off the majority or the bulk of the trade. I'm completely blessed with this trade now. And now I'm going to let this runner, the remainder of this position, do the rest of the work. Anyway, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my executions. I might not get a chance to show you guys this today. I'm most likely going to get back really late today, but I'm going to show you my executions anyway. So like I said, this is where I entered when price traded down into the order block, right into that order block, right into here. Can you see it? Boom. Right into that. And don't forget, this is just the entry for on TradingView. I was in EURUSD from down here, and you can see why I took 2p. Like I said, I took it right here, roughly about 24.5-ish. I'm still letting my runner run to the position I want it to get to up here. I'm still letting that run. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this trade with you guys. I will most likely update Twitter if we actually get there. If you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead and do that. And family, I've been dropping so much nuggets recently, so don't miss out on any of those nuggets. I'm still expecting price to get to 1.0750. If it doesn't get to 1.0750, I'm not going to cry about it. That's a place I want it to get to. That's a place I would like to see price. This is not the only thing. You know, let's just go back to Twitter. You can see right here as well. Let's just go back. Let's just go back to my page. Okay, cool. Let's just go from the beginning of the day, right? So this is what I'm saying, guys. Don't miss out on this Twitter stuff, because I'm actually having quite a bit of fun on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. I've been avoiding Twitter for the longest of times. Twitter's been moving correct. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead. Let's go back into this thing. So literally 18 hours ago, let's just see what time it is. This was on the 12th of March. This was yesterday at 10:08 p.m. I said, remember, my next target for gold is 1,900. 1,900. Here I retweet, Robert Kiyosaki, because he's talking about everyone buying gold, because, like, banks are shutting down everywhere. We're moving to a digital currency. And so everyone right now be stocking up on your gold, physical gold. And this is where I'm just letting you guys know, physical gold too, and silver, gold and silver. This is 4 hours ago at 12:25 p.m. I'm telling you guys exactly where I want price to go. 1,900 on gold, but first equal highs at 1,894. And then we hit 1,900. I've been telling you guys for the longest of times, I'm very bullish on gold. You guys can either get in line with that, or you guys can keep it moving. It's up to you. But guys, look, 1,900. And now looking at gold, you can see we have literally gone above and beyond. This is what we wanted. We wanted 1,900. You can see price has gone all the way up to 1,903. So March the 13th, so it's a Monday at 12:25. We have to go deeper. We have to go into this candle. So you can see here at the open of this candle, just one more time, just for reassurance, I had to let you know one more time, gold was going for 1,900 and literally at the open of this candlestick here.